Who are the sons of God? Were they angels, or were they spectacular men of the ancient past? Well, they first appear in the book of Genesis. The sons of God saw that the daughters of man were attractive, and they took as their wives any they chose. Then the Lord said, My spirit shall not abide in man forever, for he is flesh, his days shall be 120 years. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, and they bore children to them. These were the mighty men who were of old, the men of renown. So from reading this, there are two main options. Option number one, the sons of God were the fallen angels who chose to leave their original dwelling place, which would be heaven. And option number two, the sons of God were the lineage or the sons of Seth. So let's break down each one of those options. Option number one, the sons of God are the fallen angels. According to the early church in ancient Judaism, this is the most widely held view. I'm going to post these verses and I want you to pause and read. Now, it's clear from those verses that there were fallen angels who came down from heaven, and they did leave their original dwelling place, and God was not too pleased with that. And check out this verse in the book of Job. This verse uses sons of God, and it is referring to angels. Now, let's break down option number two. In this interpretation, the godly descendants of Seth were intoxicated by the beauty of women descended from Cain, thus marrying those who rejected God and leading to greater wickedness. Now, the best evidence for this belief is Genesis 4 through 5, because in Genesis 4 through 5, it shows that there are two main bloodlines, one through Seth and one through Cain, good and evil. Now, in the Old Testament, God's covenant people were sometimes called sons. For example, again, you can pause and read if you like. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. Now, even though it refers to God's chosen people as sons, it doesn't use it like the book of Job verse I showed you earlier. It just implies that we were sons, but it doesn't say sons of God. For example, in Deuteronomy 14:1, it says, You are the sons of the Lord your God. You shall not cut yourselves or make any baldness on your foreheads for the dead. And to add to this theory, God later forbade the Israelites from marrying Canaanite women. Exodus 34:16 and Deuteronomy 7:3. Again, pause if you'd like. So we know the two main options, but now let's listen to some of the rebuttals. Now, these are rebuttals that I hear all of the time because obviously I am fascinated by this subject. You hear people bring up the verse in the Bible that says the angels are not given into marriage. Now, is that biblically true? Yes. But what if that only applies to the heavenly and holy angels, the angels that did not fall from heaven and defile themselves with human women? Maybe the act of fallen angels leaving heaven and defiling themselves with human women is a huge part of why God literally kicked them out. After all, weren't the angels in Sodom and Gomorrah really sought after by men who loved other men? These angels were apparently so beautiful that these men wanted to do unspeakable things to them. So these angels do appear to be extremely attractive. I mean, obviously, they are sinless beings, the ones that didn't fall. So yeah, they're going to be almost perfect. Now, of course, these angels did nothing with these men, but you see where I'm coming from. Now, another rebuttal that I hear is that angels are not fleshly, they are of the spirit, which I agree with, but aren't there many times in the Bible where the angels transform themselves to appear as men? And even Satan appeared as a physical serpent. So maybe angels can shapeshift or present themselves as physical beings. Now, I would definitely be lying to you if I said that I knew the answer to this question 100%, because I just don't know. But I do have a theory, and my theory is option number one. The sons of God were the fallen angels. Now, could I be wrong? Absolutely, yes, I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, that's fine. I'm not going to die on this hill. I don't believe that it is a salvation issue, but I do think it's very interesting to study and research. So, let me know what you guys think. Give me your best rebuttal. Give me whatever website you want me to look at. Explain to me why you think it is. Don't just tell me you're wrong, Will. Tell me why I'm wrong. So, I hope you all like this video. Please like and subscribe. Peace.